Salvation to me means not living in the old you anymore. When I went through boot camp, like right after high school, the first Sunday we had the opportunity to go to church. I went to church before, but not for the right reasons. Went to church, and it was ironic because the very first worship song I've ever heard started playing. So I was like, you know what? This is it. Like, this is what I've been missing. Jesus is the one to, help you through it all. He put his life on the line just for me, for all of us. And there's no words to explain how great it is. Being baptized, for me, just means showing the world that you are deciding to live like Christ and have Christ live through you. God is good every day. Think of the little things that I just would not think of before. Breathing is a miracle. For the longest time, I was holding on and praying that my brother would, listen to me just a little bit, just listen to what I had to say. I was becoming hopeless because it just felt like it was never going to happen. And sure enough, as soon as I stopped really gripping down, God was like, hey, here's your brother. Tell him all about it. The wonders God can do in your life, just today, tomorrow, it's wondrous, Yeah, my brother started, going through hard times, and a month ago or so, we had a sermon where you pick up a rock and you write a name on it, and you pray for that person. And every day, I kept it in my car and called it my Brad Rock. Held it in my hand before going into work, coming home, prayed. We're in a sermon. They gave everybody the opportunity to come up and pray with somebody. And I remember the first time I did that, how tough it was to actually stand up and walk up there. So I kind of nudged them. I was like, hey, go talk to somebody. Walked up there, prayed with the individuals up front, and it came back. And we talked to Pastor Nick. He's like, hey, let's get baptized. It was dark. It was really dark. I was scared, and I was lost. I wasn't willing to listen to anybody because, I thought I was right. I thought, I'm on my own path. I'm on the path that God gave me. I was extremely wrong. I couldn't have been more wrong than I ever was. I was doing 90 on the freeway, ramping up speed. I wasn't scared. Kind of in that moment, I prayed, and I asked God, I was like, if this is my time, make it my time. If this is where I'm ready, make it so. And then, I got home safe. But I lost my way again. I chose not to listen. Even at that moment, I chose not to listen. I chose, okay, you saved me, but now I'm still going to walk my path. You saved me, but now I'm going to go my own way. I'm going to take the devil's path. God sent me one person to be my guardian angel, to be my light right now. That's my brother. I'll remember it. May 19th. Pastor Phil and Pastor Nick, we were all talking. Have you ever been tapped on the shoulder? No, I haven't. I never have. I didn't know what they were talking about. Until I closed my eyes and I started praying in my seat. Brandon, he tapped me on my shoulder and he's like, go up there. I went up there and I started praying with Rodney, and I was like, I'm ready. I've sinned. I have committed sin, and I want to be reborn. And that's the day I was reborn, May 19th. And I've never been happier. I've never seen clearer. I'm not something that can just be thrown on the ground because I have Jesus Christ. The biggest reason why I want to get baptized is because I want to be tied to his feet and walk his pace, walk what he walks, speak what he speaks. That's why I want to be baptized. Jesus is better than everything because he's the foundation to everything.